Now, my understanding was that they had actually gotten their hands on this batch of phones and had manipulated them before they were distributed. So I don't think it's the same as where people think you could just be walking along, they can make your phone explode. I don't
You don't know that yet.
I don't. But in this case, my understanding was that a batch of phones had been tampered with prior to being distributed. That's the theory. So that makes obviously more sense to me. But no, I always thought that they could be blowing you up from wherever.
Well,
they send a drone to come and shoot you anyway.
Well, this is what happened the other day in Beirut.
It happened in cars. Israel is the largest state sponsor of terror in the world. And I love how they say it's Iran. This is crazy. Oh my God. It's terrible.
Imagine just walking into a bodega to grab some fruits and vegetables and boom!
Well, this is a 10-year-old child got killed from being collateral damage. These things were going off, not just in public places, but in cars. So all that has to do, go off in a car and you could kill the cars all around you because everyone's having an accident. Like this is complete state-sponsored terrorism by the state of Israel. That's exactly what this is. And if this happened in any other country, if this happened in a European country, people would be going absolutely ballistic. This is a point, and I think it says a few things. I think that Israel is desperate. They're so desperate. And, we know they're trying to bait Hezbollah and Iran into a larger conflict. They're trying to drag us into a huge conflict. Like that is all clear. But there's definitely been some different theories as to this whole pager thing, because my understanding, and this is from listening to the people that I listen to, people like Max Blumenthal and people that really know these things. This is something that has to have been being planned for a year. So this is something that has been being planned before October 7th happened. So I want people to this is something that has been in the works for a long time.
Jen, can you please educate our friend Metalopoly? Because this is just...
I don't understand. No, they're not though. But they're not. You're very misinformed. Lebanon is still predominantly a Christian.
Turn off Fox News.
An Arabic Christian Arabic nation.
Do not allow yourself.
And quite honestly, if we didn't have the time difference that we had, I'd be a lot more adamant to try to get Rania to come on.
Yeah.
But no, they are not that, and you need to stop watching whatever news you're watching.
I forgive me for assuming it was Fox News, but maybe it's news. Well, not news.
It doesn't even matter what it is, but I'm telling you, Lebanon is not an Islamic a dictatorship. That's just not the way it is there. It's just not. But and here's the thing: even if it were, so that means that Israel just gets to randomly blow up people in their country because we don't like their type of government. So that's the problem with that thinking, is it's irrelevant.
So as the genocide continues, a lot of people in this country are trying to get to these political rallies to make a statement. And there were not a lot of people, but, a decent handful of people that went to a Harris-Walz rally in North Carolina the other day. And this is how the liberals greeted the people saying, stop the genocide. This is, again.
Well, was it better than la, 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 la?
No, this is worse.
One person on the stage.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Now, even if nothing happened, now let's just say that this is all that took place and people were shouting and no one was actually paying attention. If you look at the shit-eating grin on this woman right here holding the Harris-Walz sign, just, like this, I'm telling you, it's like right out of 1984. It's like she's been indoctrinated. She looks at these people, like the people who are saying stop the genocide, they're the bad people.
Yeah, well, they have to believe that. I don't know what happens here. I didn't see this clip, so I don't know what happens.
Now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Those people should walk in front of them.
Ceasefire now!
Look how
Do you see the grin on this guy's face?
These are like nothing comes to mind but ovine. It's all I can think of is ovine. These
And
are the
listen,
biggest
I don't want
tools.
to. I mean, again, I don't want to talk about a person's physical appearance.
Stop it.
But my God.
Well, but you could say that at anybody's rally, truthfully.
Yeah, they say that Trump has a lot of those at his
I'm
rallies.
sure
well,
he does. There's no.
I mean, it is, to be fair, it is North Carolina.
I had 4 kids in my high school class.
Imagine being proud of this.
They are. They're so
That they're
pleased.
proud of this.
They're so pleased with themselves. We're helping.
The day that a bunch of pagers detonate and kill dozens of people,
They don't care.
and this is their get
Wait
me the
till-
sign.
No, but you know what? When it starts happening here, when the people in Gaza and the people in the West Bank grow up, those children who are now orphaned and often limbless, grow up, and they start doing things and plotting things and exploding things, and all of these things that are happening right now in places like Lebanon start happening here, then they might care. Then they might care.
No.
These people don't care because they've never seen anything happen here. They can't, what does it matter if kids are getting exploded?
Think about how traumatized people still are about 9/11 to this day.
Yeah.
They're still traumatized about it, and they weren't even a part of it. Think about that.
Trump derangement syndrome is very real, though. It's a real problem because it's keeping everybody distracted from everything else. And of course, the Democrats count on it. The Democrats love Trump. Well, they fuel it. I mean, Trump derangement syndrome is like Democrats are to Trump derangement syndrome what like the lab in China is to COVID.